Everything happens for a good reason. One day, Emperor Akbar and Birbal went hunting in the forest. When Akbar took aim at an animal and shot it, the emperor's finger was accidentally cut off by the bowstring. Birbal saw that the emperor's finger was separated from the hand but said, "My lord, everything happens for a good reason." The emperor was quite angry with Birbal. The emperor ordered the guards to capture Birbal. The next day, the emperor reported this incident to the court. The people who were jealous of Birbal had a good chance of scoring a point over him. They advised the emperor that what Birbal said was totally bad. He should be punished for this. The emperor agreed with them and summoned Birbal to the court. Akbar asked Birbal, "I'm going to put you in prison. You said everything happens for a good reason. Now, what do you think about this? Does putting you in prison happen for a good reason?" The Birbal said, "Yes, my lord, I think this happens for a good reason as well." Several days passed. Birbal is still in prison. The emperor felt the absence of Birbal very much. But he didn't want to forgive Birbal. Another day, the Emperor Akbar went hunting with his guards. Akbar started to chase a deer with his horse. The emperor, who chased the deer for a long distance, separated from his guards. The emperor failed to realize how far he had come. He couldn't find the way. Both he and his horse got tired of running here and there to find a way. Then, he stopped and waited, as he was sure that his guards would find him. The emperor was suddenly surrounded by a group of cannibal tribesmen. They brought the emperor to their village and prepared to take him for their dinner. The Emperor Akbar begged for his salvation, and no one listened to him. But when they were ready to kill the emperor, they saw that one finger was missing from the emperor's hand. According to their beliefs, they are not allowed to eat or kill a man who has a shortage of any body part. If they kill someone for food, the prey should be a complete human. So, they release the emperor without harming him. The emperor was surprised, did not stop for a moment to think, and ran away. Finally, he met his guards and came to the palace safely. Finally, when the emperor reached the palace, it was midnight. The emperor couldn't sleep at all. He remembered the words of Birbal. Everything happens for a good reason. Really, Birbal was correct. I saved my life because my finger was cut that day. So, Birbal was right. I cut my finger myself for a good reason. The emperor felt very sorry for his rude behavior with Birbal. He decided to see Birbal right away. The emperor went to the prison and met Birbal. The emperor said, "Birbal, I'm sorry. I made a mistake by putting you in prison. Please forgive me." Birbal said, "My Majesty, please do not apologize. How can I be angry with you?" The emperor felt relieved. Then, he told of the incident he had to face in the forest and said, "What you said about my finger was true. But Birbal, when I put you in prison, you said that it also happened for a good reason. Now tell me, how it was a good reason." "Your Majesty," Birbal said, "if you did not punish me and did not put me in prison, I would go hunting with you. If so, surely, I and you both would be captured by the cannibals. Then, I would be killed because my fingers are all complete. In this way, your order saved my life. Wasn't that good for me?" The emperor agreed and released Birbal immediately.